is it okay for a stepfather or a stepmother to reprimand someone else's child or kids? In my opinion, I feel like it's based upon the mother. For example, if I have a stepchild and the mother is okay with it, I feel like everyone else should probably fall in line and trust their mother's better judgment. Vice versa with the father. I feel like everyone should trust the better judgment of their father. You know, I don't think that grandmothers or, you know, uncles or cousins or aunties should like intrude into a household as it pertains to reprimanding a child, because that takes away from whatever the father is trying to build in that household. It takes away everything that he has, you know what I'm saying, for us building a foundation and rules or being strict or whatever that household is trying to, you know, be built on. I don't think that grandmothers or other family members should try to intrude in on that. You know, I feel like it should be solely based upon the biological mother or the father in that household. But, you know,
yeah. I mean, but only if like, how can I say this? Only if like the mother is like, because I don't know, it's like some mamas out here who just let like anybody like, you know what I'm saying, like whoop their child.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta trust the better judgment. If you know that that mother or that father kind of has questionable judgment, then yeah, I feel that way that you should kind of be like, well, you should kind of try to intrude. But if you feel like that,
you feel like being like a grandparent, you feel like being a grandparent or like an uncle.
If a mother or father seems to be unfit, basically. Okay. If they seem to be unfit, and this is a mother that kind of like just have Tom, Dick, and Harry coming through every other week, and then you got like, oh well, he did this, so I let Tom whoop him or whatever. Like, nah, that's not cool. But if it's something stable,
yeah.
If it's something that's stable,
yeah.
And the mother or the father said it's stable and had mentioned this, then I mean, I feel like you gotta just kind of take a step to the side. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take a step to the side because one of the child's biological parents live in that household.
Right.
So it's not like, oh, well, it's two like step parents or two foster parents or something that's kind of like doing this, and then everybody's looking at it from an angle like, well, no, those weren't his biological parents. At least one biological parent is in the household.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With my kids, if it was anything with a male doing anything for us, like, you know, whooping them, I teach my kids, hey, this is what you do, this is how you act, this is how you're supposed to act, this is what you do. If you mess up and want something that's gonna get you a whooping, you probably deserve it. What 50 Cent say, whatever they said you did that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I raise my kids. So like, if they do get a whooping, that's how I'm looking at it.
Okay, so like going back to like the kind of like the other topic. So if like the mama got like is in like a long-term relationship, and then this person is like whooping your child, and then somebody else come in and this person is like whooping your child, like that's okay.
I feel like the mother and the father, biological mother and father, should have a sit-down conversation. People got to be adults about this too. Being an adult in this whole situation, it got to come up somewhere, because people kind of have vendettas or vindictive from years ago, and it spills out into the child. You know what I'm saying? It spills out because the child basically
co-parenting skills got to be strong.
Co-parenting skills have to be strong. You know what I'm saying? So I think that pretty much sums that up. Like, I'm okay with it as long as the biological mother is okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, I basically feel the same way you do. Like, I don't have a problem with you disciplining Elijah even though you're not his biological father. And you know that situation we had where like you did like discipline him, and like my entire family had something to say about it, and it hurt my feelings because I am a damn good mother, and like I've never let like anybody like harm my child in no type of way, form, or fashion. So for a motherfucker, so for somebody to come for me and like come for you and be like, oh well, you can't do this and you can't do that to him. Like, yeah, I got me that too. I got my son. Like,
and that's what I mean when I said you have to be able to trust the parents' better judgment. You don't trust their better judgment, then hey, everything's fair. But if you know that he's been a great father, she's been a great mother,
yeah.
Step back.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Step back. Or if you that biological mother or that biological father, address the biological mother or the biological father about it. And then let's be adults and co-parents. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's it. That's all for real. Hey, this was Opinionated Facts. I'm Jemias. This is
I'm
my lovely
Chastity.
girlfriend Chastity. And we'll see y'all next week.